All right, folks, here we are. Championship match, Hardcore Boulders Tour. Paradise Lanes, Spartanburg, South Carolina. We got our number 6 seed, Josh Lewis. Very familiar to the championship round. He's a 5-time titleist, all-time title winner, leader.
An OG hardcore goat.
Yeah, he is an OG hardcore goat. He's taking on this young guy from William Penn University out of Iowa, stationed out of Greensboro, North Carolina. His hometown, Spencer Flemming, two-hander. Just started with a strike. Caught a really good break in the championship match against the house man, Max Sanders. Sanders missed a 2-pin in the, I think it was the 8th frame. Kind of opened the door for Spencer, and Spencer needed a mark in the 10th and almost left the 4-6-10 or the 4-6-7. And the Sutton kicked the 6 out, so he was left with a spare, and he ended up winning the match 225-221 to get himself in his first Hardcore Tours title match. I'm joined by assistant tournament director and the sexiest bracket man in all the area, Jeff Durbin. Got any words for anybody, Jeff?
No, just sitting here enjoying this.
Yep.
Nice to see some new faces in the match play today.
Yeah, a lot of new faces. There was a regional going on up in Norfolk, so we were missing some of the big heavy hitters were up there. Some of the big lefty heavy hitters. Left side played pretty good here today. We had 1, 2. We had about 4 or 5 in the match play today. Josh converts the 2-pin, frame number 2. Flushed it like I told it. Not sure what he's throwing there. Maybe we could get some get a little feedback from his tour rep here, Chris Aquilino. If he could tell us what Josh is throwing. Chris, what's Josh throwing out there today?
I believe it's an IQ.
IQ tour? Did you get him lined up?
He can do that all by himself.
That's Josh Lewis's tour rep, Chris Aquilino, Hardcore Tour rep. Oh, it's a stuffed 9-pin for Flemming. Yep. Sure looks like it, don't it? What's our date for next month? July what? 16th or is it 16th? Yeah, that's right. July 16th. Yep. Uh-oh, he's just missed an easy spare. Open the door here right off the gate for Josh Lewis, missing an easy 9-pin. July 16th, next month, the next Hardcore Boulders Tour stop will be up at beautiful Sky Lanes in Asheville, North Carolina. Trying to work up a few surprises for everybody for that, since they got a big regional coming up there the first week of August. We're going to try to somehow do something to tie in with that. Third frame, Flemming on approach. Looks like he's throwing the Storm Nova. And it's a stuff 8-pin. Another horrible break.
I don't want to take the police to show up for that.
What's that?
I don't want to take the police to show up for that.
I don't know. Yeah. Well, I don't know. I mean, in my town, they would be the whole police force would show up like that, because they got nothing else to do. Down here, bigger city, I don't know. It may be a while. Going for a spare conversion makes it no problem. Should have a 3-bagger, but unfortunately it's a stuffed 9 and an 8-pin and a spare miss on that. He's looking at only 48 in the 3rd if he strikes in the 4th. Lewis could jump on him right here. IQ Tour solid in hand. The OG IQ, as they call it.
They got a no-tap tournament going on down there.
Really? Tomahawks the rack. It's an early double. But the 2-pin spared it. It's double. I don't know how much this young fella, how many times he's been in match play tournaments like this, bowling for $1,000. First place, 502nd. I would definitely think the advantage goes to Josh Lewis. He's an old savvy veteran of the Weekend Warrior events, such as Hardcore Bowlers Tour. Also bowls PBA regionals. He cashed this year. I think he made match play at the USBC Masters. Oh, it's a light mixer 3-bagger. This could get ugly real fast here. I'll tell you, man, I thought he was done it over here at the end of qualifying, but I don't know how he does it.
He's a soldier.
Flemming on the approach. Frame number 4, working on a spare. Hopefully no more bad breaks off his hands. And he flush strikes on that. 48 1/3. But he is down already by 32. We're not running too much further behind than what we normally do. Had a little delay today, had a little problem with the oil machine, had a little bit of a leakage. A clamp, a plastic clamp, I think's what Mac told me come off. They had it serviced or something, and nothing major. Shot played right the way we thought it would. It just, and it's a 4-pin. Josh Lewis was one of 4 players in the building today with a Hardcore Bowlers Tour title. So definitely one of the most experienced players in the field today of 63. Cut today was minus 20, 980 for 5. Made the cut.
A strong field considering the economy.
Right, yeah.
Pretty impressive.
It was good, Jeff. Great field today. 63 bowlers in the summertime. Even in a good economy,
beautiful
that's
weather too.
right. Wasn't quite as humid today, I don't think, or I hadn't been outside, so. But you can get 63 bowlers any time of the year, especially in the summer, no matter what the economy is. You must be doing something right, so. There we go. Going for the old ham bone, as they say. IQ Tour solid. Better wheel. He's come in light. He's left the 2-5. Now, earlier this season, Lewis's spare game was a little shaky in some of these matches, and it cost him. I know one match, so let's hope he's corrected that. Some of those miscues, and can keep it clean here. He said he thought 2 teams would be good across the board in the matches here today, but it looks like the pairs kind of opened up for these guys. The last couple matches have been in the 220s. And he makes a spare, no problem. There we go, 6th frame, working on a spare. 98 1/4 with a spare, working in the 5th, off his hand. Oh, it's a swishing 7-10. He's left a few of those today. Except no Super Scouts on this one. He said he had Super Scouts flying Tomahawks and Bird Dogs.
He's been popping up the 7-pin on these today. But he's not making
I'm gonna be honest with you, this can be made in here. I actually made the 7-10 in here during one of the barnstormers. And so
The old Jeff Wilson too.
No,
Barnstormers.
he did Barnstormers. The other guy, I can't remember his name. See if he makes this. Give it a little extra up. And buried it. 125 in the sixth.
Wide open here.
It is wide open. Well, Flemming's going to need a couple strikes to get back in this game here. But he's been in the pocket of every ball, so I like his chances. He's got one of those cherry slush smelling Novas.
I'm not going to smell his balls. I'll take your word for it.
Okay. I wonder if their next ball will be the Supernova. They should make a Supernova.
It's a missed opportunity.
Right. Off his hand. Stuffed it like a Thanksgiving turkey with cranberry sauce on the side.
He's tugged the last two on 7. They held.
Right. He needs this one and one more just to get himself back in this match. That stuff 9 and then missing a spare and then stuff 8 back to back, that really hurt. I mean, he easily could have the front 4. He could be going 279 here. He definitely looks like he has the better ball reaction between the two players right now. Hence the two-handed style. 7th frame. High flush. There's a double. A little bit of pressure on Josh Lewis. Getting his attention a little bit. Lewis going to the shoe brush. Make sure that shoe's very clean before he makes his shot. Don't want to go up there and stick or slide too much, you know. Right around about 23. And it's a half 10 pin. We do have some match now. It's game on for the next 3 frames. Needs to make sure he covers this 10 pin. I'm saying no problem. Oh, it's just 125 through 6 frames with a spare in the 7th. His max score 235. The strapping young two-hander Spencer Flemming, his max score 238.
Josh uses one of the 3 re-racks.
Re-rack. Do you think there's something wrong with the rack, or you think possibly this is just
KG veteran.
a little
Roll out of the ring and take a breather.
yeah, a little gamesmanship here, you know? Maybe he didn't like that rack. I mean, he did leave a solution 710 on it last time. So. And it's a flush strike. You know, it's kind of funny to think Josh is the old guy in this match at the young age of 32.
Yeah.
He's the veteran.
He's a veteran.
The old veteran at 32. I'd like to go back to 32. How old are you, Jeff?
He's 46 in the fall.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know he was that old. Here we go, Spencer Flemming, 8th frame, seeking a 3-bagger. Off his amp, he's coming in Liza at the 258. Not a good shot, probably his worst shot of the match. With this spare, it'll be a 10-pin match, but Josh Lewis is working with a strike, and Flemming will be working on a spare as long as he covers this up. This is no gimme, especially with the lanes looking as much as they are right now. And he's missed it, leaving the 2-pin. 2 spare misses. This could be his undoing right here. You know, Jeffrey, I've been around this game for 50 years. I've been bowling since I was 4. And everybody, strikes are a big thing, but I tell you what, spares are still important. As they say, you strike for the show, you spare for the dough. That still holds true even years and years later. Here we go. Flemming on the approach. Foundation frame. Gotta have it. Off his hands. That's inside of target. I think a little undoing here. A little mental game is lapsing a little bit after that bad shot on lane 8 and the spare miss. You never know with Lewis. I've seen some
bad breaks this year.
And another spare miss. Missing the timping. That's three spare misses this game. A little bit of a mental lapse here.
Might have to start a 10 count if he sinks this one.
Start a what?
10 count. I don't think he's going to be able to get up.
Trying to close out the match. Flushes like a toilet. Looks like we got another hardcore title for Josh Lewis. The 6-pack of titles now. Maybe we can get him a PBR. Yeah. Well, you work for Anheuser-Busch. Why can't you get him?
It's a different brand.
Oh.
They don't sell that.
Get him a Bud Light or something.
Give him a Bud Light 6-pack.
A seltzer. Yeah.
Something low carb.
Right, yeah.
Something fruity.
Yeah.
Give him a fruity 6-pack for that.
Finish now with the match here. Handshakes by the players. Let these guys finish up the game here. Run on there, what the scores for these guys. So I'll have that. Get a little interview with these guys as soon as Spencer finishes his 10th frame here. Lewis finishing on the 222. With the strikes, Flemming's going in with 172. It's a 170 for Spencer Flemming. Nice championship match. Spencer Flemming, first time in hardcore. This is your first hardcore tournament stop, isn't it?
Yeah.
First time in championship match. Let me back up so we can get you here. I know it's not the finish you want, but it's a good finish.
Yeah, I'm happy with it.
How you feeling about it today?
Feeling good. Doing pretty good. Spares were
A little questionable there in that
in
match.
The final match, yeah. The rest of the day.
Yeah. You made some good shots on the match over there. Had a good break in the 10th frame.
Hard to skip the beat there for sure.
Right.
But good day.
So I hear you bowl at William Penn University.
Yes, sir.
Where's that at?
Oskaloosa, Iowa.
You want to say hi to anybody out there?
I mean, all my teammates, y'all support me all the time out here in the summer, so I appreciate it.
And you're out of Greensboro? You're out of Greensboro originally? I've never seen you around. That's why I didn't know who you were. But you got anybody you want to thank? Sponsors or anybody? Family?
Sierra right
These
there.
guys?
My friend Sierra.
Yeah.
That's my mom.
Yeah.
The rest of my parents and family back home.
There you go. All right. Good bowling today. Hang out. We'll get you paid here in just a second. Josh Lewis, 6-time titleist. Jeffrey said he said we can't get you a PBR, but he's going to see what he can do over there in Anheuser-Busch. Get you something maybe next Wednesday night for your 6th title.
That sounds good.
How you feel about it today?
Long day. It's good though. I got to throw couple new pieces today, which were really good early, and then bounce into the old favorite IQ killer. So,
Right, yeah.
Yeah, it was good.
You was in a real slobber knocker over there.
That was a tough one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How do you assess your day?
Spare game was a lot better on point than it was last week.
We were talking about during the match how we've seen a couple matches where uncharacteristically you've missed some spares, but today you did pretty good covering them up.
Thanks for the reminder, Ken.
Got anybody you want to thank?
Rotogrip, first and foremost, Bolify, and PTD Bowling.
All right.
Thanks, guys.
There you have it. Josh Lewis, hardcore tour champ again, 6 times. He's won the most out here. He's one of our regular savvy veterans at the old age of 32. 33? Just told me he's 33. So there you have it, folks. Paradise Lanes. 63 bowlers today, cut minus 20 on the Kegel Abbey Road, 40 foot. I'd like to thank our sponsor, Storm Bowling, for always sponsoring Hardcore Bowlers Tour. Next month we'll be at beautiful Sky Lanes in Asheville, North Carolina, July 16th. We might have a few little surprises to attach something with the regional that's going to be up there in August. We're still working on some things to that, so just pay attention to the Hardcore Bowlers Tour Facebook page. For now, it's Kenny Laneshark signing off.